Alrighty, welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is Aussie Gamer 17, and this is my 100% walkthrough for Untitled Goose game. A cool little game. If you haven't heard of it by now, you're probably living under a rock. Guys, I'm going to cover this series in parts. This first part is going to cover basically the first area, or the first level, whatever you want to call it, the garden section. Let's get into the walkthrough, guys. And here we are, guys. This is going to be the very start of the game, and it runs you through a very basic little tutorial here. And what you want to do is approach this gate, and you want to use your beak to grab this bottom little latch and then also the top latch. Grab both of those, wait for the gate to fall over and move forward. Okay, you're going to have to pass through this lake here. You're going to get the title come up on screen here. And basically this marks the very start of the first area, guys. And our first opportunity to grab achievements and go through what the game calls the checklist. I'm going to pop that up on screen now, the first checklist in the first area. Basically that's what the game consists of, just marking things off our checklist as we go through the game. Okay, and the first thing we're going to do here is we're going to pick up the radio here. And what that does, every time you pick it up, it'll turn itself on and it'll attract the gardener. You're going to get to know him in the next few minutes. And what I want to do is lure him outside. Every time he hears the radio, he's going to come looking for it and he'll want to grab it and put it away. Not where we found it, but he puts it somewhere else. So lure him out, drop the radio somewhere down over here. Wait for him to walk past, and we're going to steal his keys from him. You can drop them straight away so that he'll then start to go over after the radio again. That becomes his priority. He'll walk away. We can pick up the keys, head inside, and we get two things marked off our list. We got inside the garden and we stole the groundkeeper's keys. Okay, straight after that, what you want to do is move this box. And if you ever have to restart or have things put back to where they were, always move this box out of the way, or this crate out of the way. Okay, next thing we're going to do here is we want to make the gardener wear his sun hat. Wait till he's doing the gardening here, sneak up on him, steal his hat, and run inside this hole. One of the reasons we moved that box. You always want to have this as an escape plan. Now what you want to do is you want to drop his hat inside the hedge here where he can't reach it from either side. On this occasion, he's run around the other side. He thinks he's going to grab it from this side. As you can see, he's not going to be able to grab it. And eventually, there he is. He decides he needs his sun hat instead. I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. And eventually, he makes his way all the way over to his sun hat. And we can mark that off our checklist. Alright guys, the next thing I want to do is I want to get him wet. You'll notice he got his hat back. I had to reset a few things, guys. Now, you can pretty much do this with just about anything, but what you want to do is lure him over to the sprinkler. On this occasion, I decided to drop a few carrots, but guys, this is overkill. You really only need one carrot. Probably even the radio would be even better if you've got that with you. Just depends where he is at the time. Anyway, trying to lure him inside. I'm going to put the carrot here as well. Like I said, guys, probably smarter to just leave one carrot there or something else. Wait for him to go and see the carrots. On this occasion, he actually isn't going to go picking up the carrots, but he does end up walking past to put the radio away. So you could just forget about the carrots, leave the radio somewhere, and as he takes his path to put the radio back, turn on the sprinkler just here like that. Now what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to reset the level because what I want to do is grab an achievement for locking the gardener out of his garden. So start the level again, grab the radio and lure him outside again. Guys, there is so many different orders you could choose to do these in. This is just the order that I did it in and that I found quite easy to get everything done in one, basically one go. Obviously we just did that restart. Same as before, we're luring him outside with the radio, hopefully a little bit further away this time. Then we're going to grab his keys. Now, I didn't move the box, but that's okay, because as soon as we drop the keys over here, he goes back for the radio. We could have done that a lot earlier. It was at that point that I forgot I didn't move the box yet. Which you don't need to for this particular achievement, guys, so don't worry. All right. He's going back for the radio. We're going to follow him out. We're going to grab the gate, and we're going to shut the gate. And obviously he doesn't have his keys, so he can't get back in. Where's my achievement sound game? Give it to me. Give it to me. Yeah, you just got to wait a bit while he figures out he can't get in. There's the achievement for that. And now that we've got that achievement, what I want to do is I actually want to get him back inside the garden. So moving back over to the box, move it out of the way. Then what we'll do is we'll pick up the keys and we'll take them outside and leave them somewhere where he can grab them. Okay, next thing we're going to do is we're going to grab the rake and we're going to take it to the lake. Now you may need to distract the gardener. This is literally pretty much straight after I just cut that, edited just a few seconds out, because he put the radio back and then he wanted to go and move the box. It was perfect timing for us to move the rake. But again, guys, if you need to distract him, there's plenty of ways to do that. But the rake I did find to be one of the hardest. Now, it's time to have a picnic. All right, after putting the rake in the lake, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the picnic basket and we're going to move it off to the right over here where you'll find a picnic blanket. And there's a number of items that we need. It's on the checklist if you want to check that again. Number of items that we need for the picnic. So the basket, we need both sandwiches or both halves of the sandwich and the apple from on the chair here. So let's grab those. All right, now if you do hear my voice struggling a little bit with this, guys, it is actually about 35 degrees Celsius in the room where I'm doing this recording right now. I am dripping sweat right now, but I want to get this video done. All right, after these sandwiches and the apple, come into the garden and grab the jam. I like to head off this way just to try and avoid the gardener. If he does see you with it, he'll try and grab it off you, or he will grab it off you. But you can always grab it back off him as he tries to put it back, or you can distract him. I'll show you that a little bit later when I try and take the radio. Back to the garden. Now we need to take a pumpkin. I like to head through this way with the pumpkin. Seems to be the best chance of the gardener not seeing us. Take that all the way over to the picnic blanket. And now what we're going to grab is the thermos. It's always next to where we got the jam, next to where he puts the radio. Grab the thermos, pretty much take the same route we did with the jam. Pop that down. Now this time what we need is the radio to make it a complete picnic. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to shut the gardener back into the garden. Again, you could do this at any stage, but I'm going to lock him in. I'm going to steal his keys so he can't get out. There we go. Just pop the keys anywhere. And once he sort of leaves the area, grab the radio. And here you'll see he catches me with the radio. But all you do is let him pick it up, let him walk past you, and then grab it out of his hand. And because he's facing the other way, and I stuff up, I've even got a chance to stuff up, sort of go the wrong way, correct myself, and head through here, and now take the radio all the way to the picnic blanket, and we have ourselves a picnic. Cross that off the list, but we're missing one item at the picnic for an achievement. Now, guys, this I was going to say this was fun. I don't know if fun was the right word. This was a struggle. First of all, getting one of the cabbages through this hole. I do find this is the easier way to do it because the gardener will try and stop you. But now we have to push one of these cabbages all the way to the picnic basket. Now I'm going to leave this in the video so you can have a laugh at how much I struggled getting this cabbage all the way to the picnic basket, and I will pick up the commentary when we get back there, guys. All right, finally, there we go. The cabbage is at the picnic and we pick up a rare achievement. Yum, yum, yum. Love it, guys. All right, just a couple of things left. Well, basically, one thing left, really. All right, what we need to do now is get the gardener to hammer his own thumb. So what you do is head up the back here and move the sign. Just happened to be lucky that he was standing right nearby. If he's not there, you need to honk to attract him over. Now, what you need to do is wait for the right moment when he's about to hammer, and we're going to honk at the exact right moment. Right about now. There we go. It'll put him off. He'll hammer his thumb. He'll fall through the gate. And that is how we actually move to the next area, guys. That is it for the garden. We've completed the garden. We've got the missable achievements as well. Hope you guys enjoy the guide. I'll be working on the next guide or the next part of the series as soon as I can. If you enjoyed it, guys, give us a thumbs up, post a comment, subscribe to the channel. Oh, there's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.